Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's session. For today, I'm going to be taking you through how to level up your GitHub profile. So, stay tuned and follow all the steps meticulously so that you're going to level up your GitHub portfolio in the year 2025. Now, let's get started. So, the first thing we're going to do would be to open up your GitHub profile. So just let's assume that this is actually my GitHub profile. You can see my picture and a few other things here. So this is typically like my profile picture and everything that relates to which I haven't set out yet. So we're going to be doing all of this, and then we're going to recreate this README portfolio profile. So it means that anybody who clicks on my profile, as you can see, they can easily see my name. And if there's a picture that I want to represent, just what I do, I'll put that. They can see my name. They can just have a very quick insight, just brief summary of who I am. And I also put in my LinkedIn profile. So if you click on this, it takes you to my LinkedIn profile and all of that. So anybody who does that to your own profile can easily just get proper insight of what you do, right? Then you can put just what you're working on, just a few things, and then you can see your most used tool. So rather than if you're worried, oh, I have a CV, if I give employers my CV or recruiters my CV, they have to like click on my profile, just show only my project. But your profile, which is your GitHub profile, can show both the tools that you're conversant with. You can even show everything in your CV here if you optimize it. So you can show all your projects, you can show your past experience. If you actually don't want to be your past experience, you can actually, right? To show this is straight this study drive learn because that's the name I use, but you're definitely going to have to use your own name here. And then it will show your total contributions so far and current trip. So I haven't contributed anything to this specific GitHub account. It was created purposely and solely for the purpose of this session, right? So now the first thing I want to do is put a profile picture. How do you put your profile picture? You go to the I will assume that most people here have a profile picture, but let's just assume that you don't, right? The first thing you want to do would be to go ahead and edit your profile. So I want to put in my name, right? So let's say for this, I want to say my name is Digitally Drive, right? Then I'm going to add a bio. So my bio can be, let me put up my bio. I have my bio written down somewhere. This will always encourage people to have all this somewhere, right? So that they can easily use that. So it's not like when you're on this platform that you start writing, then you can look at it, write all you need to fit in here somewhere, and then you just come and copy and paste. So it gives you time to usually edit that you're satisfied with your bio and all of that. So I'm a data analytics specialist with over 4 years of experience in helping companies save costs and triple their returns through strategic insight. And don't specify, actually, I want to specify she or her. And then it say where's your website. So this is like when people who have external websites outside of GitHub, for instance. I'm going to break it down. For instance, let's say you have a GitHub profile, which is this that has all the repositories, of all the projects you've ever done, which is here. And then you said this is not enough. You now want to still build an external website where people just come there first, and after they get there, they see all the project is done. Then once they click on one of them, it take them directly to the repository of that project in GitHub. So people have that kind of website, so this is for them. But if you don't have, if you're solely GitHub, everything about you is GitHub, your CV, you put your GitHub link. Once employer click on it, the first thing they'll see is all this information. And then when they want to actually further read into all your detailed projects, they click on your repository and they read that. So that is the kind of that's the set of people that don't have a website. So that's actually fine and good. The next thing was social account. So I want to select my social account to be LinkedIn. I want to use LinkedIn. I also want to paste it here. So just in case, even if I already have it in this file, which we are also going to be recreating. I'm also going to put in my Instagram. I want everyone to, employers who click here to see my Instagram. So I've pasted that and then I save it. right? And see that works. So you can see it has optimized it, or the shadow driven, all of that. Now let's go to the main reason why we're here today, right? Which is after I've done all this profile, can you now see how this is super optimized? I have like a summary of what I did. I now have an actual README file, which is this that gives more detail, right, into who I am, into my skill set, my most used and all that. So the first thing I would be to go to repositories, right? And then I can click on new repository. So I want to name the repository my name. So I'll say this strategy. So let's say his name is Kubiloba. You can say that. Yeah, I'll say this I 2, something like that. Because I already have the repository readme file, so I'm going to delete that. And description, I don't want a description. I want to make it public. Make it public so that everybody can see it. Then you can add a readme file, because the readme file will enable you to edit it. And then what do you do next? You create a repository. And then once that's the repository, you can see that there's nothing in this repository. It's so empty, nothing at all. The next thing I'll do would be to come to this link, which is like your GitHub profile readme generator. So I'm going to be pasting the link to this generator in the comment section. So this specific link was actually created by a creator who is I think a front-end developer. Yeah, that was how this GitHub was readme generator was actually got sick. So I think his name is Brown. So I'm going to leave the link to this generator and also his profile. So just in case you want to check him out. Then you can now start. So you can see that they made easy. He has coded it so such that you can actually do it easily, right? You don't need to write all the so you just need to use only your name. So let's assume that my name is Ruby. So I'll say hi, I'm Ruby. Subtitle, I'm a passionate. So I want to change this one. So I'm a passionate yes, I don't have it together, but we have to figure it out together. So I'm a passionate data analyst. Ideally, this is not what I would use. I might not use it, I might use it, right? But for the sake of this class, let's go with hi, my name is hi, I'm Ruby, a passionate data analyst. I'm currently working on please if you want to put what you're working on. So let's pretend that I'm currently working on a payments, payment dashboard, right? So if you want to put the link, so let's say I want to put the link to the dashboard I'm working on, right? Let's just fix a link for now, right? For the sake of this class. Then I paste the link here. So this is like a link that I'm looking at. So I'm looking to collaborate. So if you're looking to collaborate or anything, so let's say I'm looking to collaborate on let's say I want to build a project around maybe I'm working on payments. I want to build a project around okay, let's say and also I'm looking for it on let me say continuation. So it's one of the on an automated movie analysis pipeline automated analysis and dashboard. Let me see dashboard, right? Then you can now put the link, right? That's if you have like maybe a structure, like more like a roadmap of what the project look like, and anybody that clicks on it can say, okay, this person already has the roadmap. Let me continue with that. So I'm looking for help with that. Currently learning. So let's say you're currently learning Python, or you're currently learning like TensorFlow. Let's say if TensorFlow in Python, like a library. Right. Oh yes, yeah, currently learning. You didn't know how to use so you didn't know how to use R or something. So yeah, so ask me anything about this, like your expertise. So ask me anything about SQL, about Excel, about Power BI and Excel, right? So how to reach me? Then you can put your mail. So let's say my mail is Ruby. at gmail.com, right? So also all my projects are made available for link. So this can also even be the link to your GitHub, honestly. So you can paste the link to your GitHub here. So let's say I paste my own, right? Then just get the link, right? And then I regularly write articles also. I also have a place where I write articles actually. So I write articles on um my Medium. Let me get that as well so that I can be thorough. So this is for people who write. So if people who write on Medium, just maybe they either write things around data, they write like relating to data technology. Some people just write for writing sake as well. Maybe they write other things, that interest them outside of tech. Then if you might want to show that part of you, then you can put the link to your blog, right? So let's get the link to my blog. Um, so let's use Medium here. I have two places that I write an article, but for the sake of this, let's actually use Medium. So I post on Medium, right? Know about my experiences. So this is your resume. You can put your resume in. So yes, you have your resume actually uploaded to like a drive where literally everyone can have access to it, right? This is like a place where you can put in your resume link. So let's say, do I want to put in my resume link? Let's say yes, for the sake of this, I actually want to put in like resume link. So, so you can paste that. Actually, for me, I would not really say that I recommend um putting in your resume, but I actually don't recommend it. Honestly, it's left to you. If you're comfortable with employers just always seeing that, then that should be your choice. So let's do resume link. All right, good. So yeah, fun fact about me, I think I'm funny. I don't think I want to put fun facts, right? Or yeah, let's say you want to say, you can say I think I'm funny, or I think I watch movies a lot. I watch movies a lot. So yeah, you can go ahead and seek the programming languages that you use, or like you're very, very good at. So let's say I use Python. So these also have like so much of um all those Power BI and everything. But yeah, you can see Python. We can see some libraries here in Python as well. So this is mostly front end here and programming. There should be SQL, there should be SQL here. Um, let's see. All right, let's go and check other ones down. So we see sklearn. All right, let's see sklearn, pandas, let's select pandas, PyTorch. Yes, I have proficiency in PyTorch. TensorFlow. This is what we said we are learning, right? Seaborn, yes, Seaborn, perfect. OpenCV, databases, MySQL, yes, PostgreSQL, perfect. Oracle, no, MongoDB, yes. Um, so things like data visualization, and there's no Power BI here, so just ignore. Yeah, DevOps, nope, nope. This is out of our reach and all of that. So we're good to go, right? So the next thing is putting your social media handle. So GitHub, putting your GitHub profile, right? So let's place GitHub here. So you see, to put in your GitHub profile, regardless of the fact that you're actually doing this in GitHub. So you can go ahead and put your GitHub. You can go ahead and put in your Twitter. So let's say I'm going to put in my Twitter account as well, in my Twitter username. So let's say my Twitter username is Ruby. Let's protect that. I don't really like to play it here. LinkedIn username. So this is my LinkedIn username. Instagram username. will be so yeah, global, yeah. Dribble, I'm on Dribble. Yeah, Stack Overflow. Can't remember Stack Overflow. YouTube channel. So we shall drive. Yeah, so I think that should be it. Any other thing, honestly, you feel like putting here, but I think I'll just remove YouTube. Any other thing you feel like putting here, that's up to you. If you have lead code, you can do that as well. So add-ons, do you want your display visitors count badge? So I don't want to in the current profile. I actually did that, but yeah, I'll take that out. I don't want to display your GitHub trophy. Do you want to display your stats card? Yep. Do you want to display your top skill? Yeah. You want to display your GitHub tricks? I think I actually want to display that. You select everything honestly that you want to display. That's left to you. But let's say you want to display visitors count badge, right? And then that should be all. Then right, you can then generate your README. So as long as you generate that, it gives you like literally the lines of code, everything all together. Okay, so GitHub is antivirus. Just add a file user name. GitHub. Let's say retake me. And that's invalid. So let's generate. Yeah, so we have generated this, right? So all you need to do is select copy markdown. So we select copy markdown. So that's copy. Then we go back to the README file we created and click on edit, right? And then the next thing we have to do is to paste this whole thing here. So I'm also going to be in a video where you can actually learn how to document your project. So this markdown language, README file, you can actually document your project where you play around the markdown languages like the hashtags, the asterisks, and every other thing. So I'm doing that separate video on how to document your project on GitHub. So be sure to watch that. This one is specifically for how to optimize your profile, such that before they even go to your project, they can see that your profile is very good and all the details they need to know about you is already there. So once you paste this, you can see that, right? But there's something that's missing. So you can see that on my profile, there was a picture, right? So what I'll use for that picture would be a line of code, right? Called Masterhead, right? So I would go and I'll go and copy it, Masterhead, right? And I'll come and paste that right above my name, which is here, right? So I'll paste that here, just Control V, and then I'll move that next one to the next line. So we start from the next line. So now you just need to save line of code. Now what you're gonna replace is you're replacing this link with the picture you want. So if I copy this link right now and paste it on an empty browser, which is pretty much this, right? Let's paste that. You will see the image it gives me. Okay, it gave me the wrong image, right? But this is the image I wanted to give me, exactly this image, right? Exactly this image. This is what I wanted to give me, right? So how do you get this image? All you have to do is go to the browser, type free animation data analytics. Just type it in free animation coding, right? And then once you type free animation coding, it opens like several animations. All you have to do is right click and say open link in a new tab. Let's see if this gives us yeah. This doesn't give us exactly what we want. It still has other images here. So it will definitely not show. So what you want to do, you want to be sure that whenever you open a new browser, can you see this page? Only the picture is there. So you have to find the right one that will literally give you that effect. So let's try this one. Let me see. This one has some things. Let me try this one. Let me see if it's would. If you need to do anything, so we need to look for one that makes it only. So it depends on the image that depicts what you want. So if you want some person laptop, whatever, so you have to that open it in a new tab and once it's the only image there, I can easily copy it and paste it between this, can you see, between inside this bracket, right? Maintaining this, where you maintain this, right? And the next thing is, I think that's really all that I want here so far. I've edited this. No, one more thing. So you see that on my previous profile, I sort of have that summary about me, right? I was talking about my name, my link, everything, what that summary. So I'm going to copy that. I already have that written somewhere. So I'll copy it and paste it right here. So I'll paste it between here. So I want to paste it here. It has my name. So my name should be in bracket. Then the link I want that would be hyperlinked to my name will be in the bracket, which is my LinkedIn profile link. Then I'll say, oh, I'm a data experts with experience very from data wrangling, processing, analytics, and reporting to leveraging clean data, whatever. You use scalable machine learning models and make up data. So you're going to write what exactly you want. And the next thing I'll do would be to commit changes. To update commit directly. I want to commit directly to the main branch. And once I commit my changes, we're going to see how that goes. Yeah. So can you see it's 16 days experience starts all the information. So I said I'm currently working on an e-payment dashboard. So pretty much yeah. So if you click on it, it takes you to let's say the dashboard is actually on Power BI service where I've pushed Power BI but I maybe I constantly updates. You can actually see what I'm currently working on. I'm currently learning Python, TensorFlow. Just I know like interviewers will feel so comfortable because it feels like they already even know you. But if they have limited information, they have like very blurry information about just your CV and somebody else, they see so much detail about their skill, they would really pick the other person. But when they can see your profile, they just click on your GitHub profile, the first thing they see is this information. They can already start to tell that there's this sense of connection, right? And if you collaborate on automated movie analysis dashboard, they already see your interest. You know, you're someone who's enthusiastic about something. You're letting people know all my projects are available at this. Then once obviously if this link was actually taking them to my Instagram, but let's say it was a link to my GitHub where all my projects are, or let's say my actual website where I'm putting my project, they click on it, they can already start. In fact, already even judge you, right? And let's say all the things you have here are good, then I mean you should be up for winning. I regularly write, so they even tend to see your articles. So this is also my medium. So once I even click on my medium, you can see all the things I'm writing. Okay, I don't think yeah. So you see all the things I'm writing about so many topics, just me writing about several things, depending on what you write on. So I write about education and tech as well. So let's go back. So same thing, right? There are a few other things that one can see. Ask me about anything SQL, Power BI. I'm very good at that. How to reach me, my mail, so they can even just reach you. So what if you didn't even apply? They didn't see this your GitHub profile through your CV you apply. Let's say they saw it on your Instagram, on your LinkedIn, right? In your LinkedIn's profile that says view my website, and this is where it takes them. They can already even reach out to you because they love what they see. They even see like your statistics, the tools that you can use. So as you can see, this is actually how to. So this my image has not loaded. It should load. But this is exactly how to build your GitHub profile. So let me go to my GitHub profile, which is this, right? Right. So because yeah, let's see this one here. Perfect. So now just ensure you follow these steps one after the other and be sure that you optimize your GitHub profile. So in terms of documenting projects on GitHub, I'm going to attach a video directly just after this one so that you can go ahead after building your profile, you can document your project on GitHub very, very well properly so that when employers see that, that will also be an added plus for you. So bye guys. I want to see that you've done this and all the things you need to do this will be in the description. And I want to see you build your portfolio, your profile, and also ace your game. So bye and catch you in my next video. Bye everyone.